Okay, in the next few slides, I'd just like to highlight some points for your career development award. I'm sure there are some young people here, they want to submit the CDA application. The SRC provides a wide range of career development awards to help foster the health research workforce in this country, including the Advanced Fellowship for Clinical Practitioner Research Fellowship and the HERCUS, as well as the Clinical Training Fellowship. And we also have Forsythia and Girls New Zealand Fellowship. For the Maori and the Pacific Health Fellowship, please contact the SRC, the Maori, and the Pacific Health team. Today, I just want to focus on the first 5 CDA. The first career development award we have is the Practitioner Research Fellowship. The purpose want to help to improve the healthcare practice and health services by providing opportunity for clinicians to undertake or sustain a research program. And we also want to support the integration and translation of health research into clinical practice. And so who can apply? Anyone, any New Zealand citizen or resident who have been engaged in the clinical practice for between 10 to 20 years. We want to support anyone who can show the leadership either in their field, either nationally or internationally. And applicant need to commit at least 0.3 FTE in this particular fellowship. Last year, we only received 2 applications, and one of them got funded. So I definitely encourage you to submit more applications to us. This year, we can find at least 2 fellowships for this. The second fellowship is the HERCUS Health Research Fellowship, and the purpose shows here. And any resident or citizen have between 4 to 8 years PhD can apply for this fellowship. And for applicants outside this time frame, they can apply, but you need to demonstrate. You need to justify how you fit into this criteria. Okay, and you need to commit at least 0.5 FTE for this application. Last year, we received 10 applications, and 3 of them are successful. It's, in the past few years, normally the success rate around 30 to 40%. The third one is the clinical training fellowship, and any health professional who want to undertake a PhD or equivalent degree can apply for this award. And any health professional can apply for this fellowship, and last year we have around 40% of success. The first one is the Forsythia Fellowship. The purpose of this fellowship is to have any health professional to undertake a research sabbatical in New Zealand University or other research institute. And the purpose is want to enhance the link between SRC fund research and the healthcare delivery or health policies. We can provide us your salary plus the 20,000, maximum 20,000 research expense for 1 year full-time or 2 years part-time. And the applicant need to have at least 5 years of working experience before they can apply. And please know that this funding is not to support a degree. If you want to support a degree, you need to apply for the clinical training fellowship. The last award is the Girls New Zealand SRC Fellowship. This one is only available every 2 years. We have one successful applicant last year, so it's not available in the coming 2015 funding round, but will be available in the 2016. This is good. We can provide very advanced research experience in the University of Oxford. And we expect that the applicant will bring benefit back to this country. And anyone who have no more than 5 years after their PhD can apply for this fellowship. So it's quite good for the new graduate. And for any detail, we have lots of detail information in our website available. You can have a look at it. Okay, just highlight some key change for this grant. From this year, we will be able to provide feedback for the HERCUS and the clinical practitioner research fellowship to help improve their application. In the last two slides, I'd just like to share with you some tips for your successful grant writing. As you know, that the quality of application we receive every year is very high, and most of you are very experienced in grant writing. So those tips just mainly for the up-and-coming emerging researchers. So firstly, before you start your writing, you need to read through our application guideline and our new investment signal, and also our peer review manual. We published the peer review manual somewhere in July, so you need to have a look at it. And you need to ensure that you have a good team, including any biostatistician, if necessary. And also, I will suggest you to start your writing as early as possible to allow time to rewrite and for peer review. And also, you need to make sure that your objective is clear and also realistic, and also can be achieved in the time frame you state. Some applications, some people are overstay their goal, and the committee can judge whether you can achieve your objective in the time frame or not. Also, in here, I'd like to emphasize that in the EOI stage, although it's EOI, but you still need to provide detail regarding how you design experiment and how you want to, including any power calculation. As I mentioned before, that our committee spend at least 70 to 80% of their time to discussing the design measure section. So you need to concentrate on and put your much effort in this part, including any data or any other project detail. Okay, and you know that you need to, in your application, you need to ensure that your application is written to address at least one of the research investment goal. And you need to have an appropriate responsibility to Mali. Don't just copy and paste in from somewhere. You need to do more Mali consultation. And also, we encourage you engage with the stakeholder and the end user at the very early stage of your application. And I know that some clinical trials, some multinational study, you need to make sure that the law of the New Zealand immunology are very clear. And also that in your writing, you need to know that our Ascent Committee have a range of expertise, and some committee members may not necessarily have the specific expertise in your particular area. So you need to ensure that your application can be understood by a wide range of people. And from this year, we will provide the EOI feedback, so you need to take the feedback into account, because some of the members who sit on your full application are in your EOI stage. They want to see whether you make any change based on the EOI feedback. And lastly, but not the least, you need to double check your spelling, structure, and grammar, and to make sure that there's not too much typo. Because those people who reading your application are very busy. I'm sure that you don't want to annoy them with lots of typo in your application. And also, you can allow time for peer review before you submit to us.